Hello everyone and welcome back to Heal with Huggy Live. Today we're going to be using the emotion code to release anger and anything underlining that anger. And actually the bonus of today, if you watch this video back, is that I'm going to teach you a healthy way to process emotions. How to allow yourself to truly feel, honor, process, and move through in a healthy way. I'm going to go over that today, and so yeah, join in, sit in, and first we're going to start off with a little card reading today. So, it's been a few weeks, I should say, that I've done a live as I've become busier and busier with my bookings and my healings, so they kind of take up that time for the lives, but that's okay. Over on Facebook, I've created a community that we meet with once a month live, and that's sort of going to be where I do my lives. So if you're interested in that, and you want to join the community and you want to be part of more of these lives, I do them over in my private community. So if you just let me know if you're interested, if you've watched this video back and it's something that you'd like to join. The community went from 13 people to 38, 40 people in 48 hours, because this is beautiful. We're moving forward with love. And so yeah, so like I just said, we just had Amari join us. Welcome, Amari. I don't know how much time you have to join us today, but he always checks in and just shows the love. He's an amazing man. We just had a huge collaboration, so I might as well announce it here if you haven't seen it on my Instagram and Facebook. Amari's company, Strive to Be, has joined up with Huggy the Healer, and we now offer a one-of-a-kind package for people wanting to get healthier, whether it be losing weight or just wanting to get back out there and get to your top shape, and you have a lot of blocks, a lot of mental blocks. We've come together so that I can work on the mindset and the emotional side of things, and Amari can be the coach through the physical aspects. So let's go. That's a pretty cool one. So anyway, let's feel on that energy. Maybe new collaborations in life, maybe what you're going to do next in life. Who's meant to hear this message? I'm getting goosebumps. Clearly it's me and maybe Amari. We're both here live, but anyone else watching this back and that wants to really change their life, start listening to your inner guidance system. Okay, this is freaky. Third time this card has come out. Second time today. I don't even need to look. It's new beginnings, baby. You're ready. Get rid of the old way of thinking, the old way of feeling, because you're ready for something new. You're ready to truly change. So whatever resonates in your life, whoever you see that inspires you, do it. Follow it, be it, live it, and you're going to just find that so much more abundance and love and joy is coming your way. You can't stop it, right? Once you get that flow and that momentum going and you match it with thoughts and emotions on a daily basis, you got this. It's the life hack. This video could make me a millionaire if a million people just decide to do it and be like, wow, you got to watch that guy's life hack. No, it's simple. It's in lots and lots of books. I didn't make it up, but I lived it. So I've come up with my own program that worked for me that I'm now sharing with the world. And, so anyway, so underlining anger, right? So how to process that. I'm now doing public speaking now for, sports teams, youth teams, colleges and elementary schools and high schools, because this is so important that young children are taught how to process emotions in a healthy way. Again, this is based on the knowledge that we are 99% energy and that emotions are energy. They are just energy in motion, and we feel them. We feel them with life experiences, with what we see, with what we hear, with what we feel, with our thoughts. We feel this emotion. We feel it in our body. And so when the emotion is blocked, when this emotion stops in the body, because it's so icky, it's so deep, we're not processing it properly, which often we don't know how to process these lower end emotions. We know how to process joy and love. We live, we're passionate, so that flows in and out of our body. But these lower end emotions, hey Luke, nice to see you, buddy. These lower end emotions are our insecurities in life. They are our future problems in life. They are our future disease in life, because this emotional blockage does not allow our body to flow. Your inner being is telling you, dude, stop, stop, stop. It's going to tell you every time. It's going to tell you before you do something. And it's going to tell you after. Then it's going to tell you to change. And then it's going to give you some physical ailment of your body. And then it's going to turn into disease. And all that is your inner being saying, stop, stop, stop. Realign with love. Realign with your passion. And realign with flow. And process the negative emotions that flow towards you, that you actually are attracting, but learn to process them and shift them, and then you can move into those elevated states and attract more of that in your life. If you want ups and downs, just keep going. If you want 90% ups, then start making the changes to do this. So processing emotions, we never knew this as kids. This could have changed all of our lives so much quicker, but now it's out now. So now you're going to have the information after this to literally change your life. And if you do this process that I'm going to explain, every single time you're fragmented, every single time you're in an argument, every single time you're frustrated, every single time there is one of these lower emotions coming up in your life, if you turn to what I call the feel, release, replace, people in my life are probably getting sick of hearing it. And once the book comes out, you're going to get even sicker of hearing it, because that is a method that when you can alter it however you like, but the basis and the intention of it will change your life. So first, this is a real life example, okay? Something comes up in my body. I'm unaware of what it is. I don't know yet. I just feel it. And now I'm going to react with my mouth probably, right? Or react with my hands, or react. I'm going to react to this feeling in my body. It's so connected. I've programmed it over years and years of reacting this way. So when you're aware of this emotion coming up in your body, you need, as soon as you can, remove yourself from this situation, from this vibrational resonance that's going on. If you're already by yourself, then just become aware of it. Let go of the incident. Really focus on the emotion. And if you lose it, think of the incident really quickly. That emotion will come back. You don't want to do that too many times. That's going to recreate that feeling over and over. As soon as you can put a word on it, frustration, anger, whatever word you put on it, now you've got the emotion. It's there. You're intuitive. You know it now. Okay? It could go deeper, and that's what I like to do. I'm going to give a real life example. I didn't know what this was. It was quite a deep one for me. A deep-rooted, deep. I've worked freaking hard on myself for more than 2 years, like head in the books, learning, trying, failing, to a point where I finally found peace and love and strength inside. And that, sure, I've still, like I said, I'm still working on triggers, but they've had to come, they're really deep now. They are really deep, like not little life decisions, it's like deep life decisions. And so when I went away, I breathe. I bring myself back to this heart center. I bring myself back to calmness. And I feel what the emotion is. Oh, there it is, sadness. So I breathe and I feel it and I bring awareness to it. I'm honoring it. This is honoring the emotion, the rawness of the human experience. This is how you honor it, by bringing your attention and your awareness and your love to it. And I knew there was more. Abandonment. The old abandonment, right? Worked on that a million times, but it's still there. Sadness and abandonment, two deep ones, where I can feel them now that I'm even speaking them. So what I did, I'm going to show you in real time, because they're right there in my gut. I hold my centers tight, and I breathe up real slow and real long. And then I hold it at the top. Hold your stomach tight. You're gathering the emotions. And then get ready and let it all out. And do that 10 times. And really bring an awareness that you love that emotion. I love you, sadness. And I'm letting you go, baby. I love you. I love you, abandonment. This might sound weird, but you're transmuting these emotions through love, through awareness, through breath. You're actually releasing it from your body, because it's in your body, and you're getting rid of it in real time. And you could do this right in the moment, or like I had to do this time. I had to remove myself and go to the forest. This was a deep one for me, real deep. The everyday stuff has become like flow, like water flowing in and out. One breath, one feel, one release. one replace. Replacing is the final piece of this. Once you've done the feeling, you've honored it, you've loved it into wholeness, and you're releasing it, you're feeling your body feeling better, you're calmer, you've brought yourself back, you're almost there. And now you start replacing it with the most blissful thoughts of your life, whatever that may be. It's so individual. Personally, for me, it's clearly my daughter and the joy she brings me into life. And I take it there, and my reason to help humanity. Okay, now my goosebumps are coming, and now I'm back. And then you remind yourself who you are. I am strong. I am whole. I am love. It's okay to be me. I am worthy. I am worthy of love and happiness. And this may seem like a heck of a process, but if you go to this process every single time, and at the end of feeling good again, maybe you're ready to revisit the conversation. Maybe you're ready to go deeper than that. And this is what I try and do. I try to speak how I would have rather have been. That I would have, before I spoke even a word, I am so in control of me. It doesn't mean I'm not feeling it, but I'm able to go, I need to go take a breath. And have that boundary with everyone in your life, that they're okay with it. And if they're not okay with it, then maybe when you walk away to take that breath, that's the last time you see them for a while. Because you're going to do the work. And you're going to raise your vibration. And you're going to return home to love truly. So that these things outside of you in life, they stop triggering you. Deep, deep one here. I do believe law of attraction. I do believe we create everything with our thoughts. That has also been a huge help in my life. Noticing my thoughts, observing my body, doing the feel, release, replace, and then every moment that I am heart-centered, I'm constantly either in the present moment having fun and joy, because all you have to do is match the vibration of your desires. So if you're good enough to just play and have fun every single day and not let the outside world trigger you, then you're already going to attract everything you desire. You have to be awake enough to see the opportunities in front of you, because they might not look exactly how you pictured it, but they might come with the same vibration. And it could be a different person in your life. It could be a different job that you thought you really liked. But really what you're asking for is something so much bigger. Maybe not. Maybe it's something so much smaller. I don't know. What is your inner being calling? Mine is calling growth. Adventure. Love. Laughter. Joy. Community. And this new earth that we read about, that we talk about, that really, if you really think about it, you could be living it right now if you're choosing. And then the physical manifestations will just keep happening. They'll just keep coming to you. A really deep one, that law of attraction, the Hicks, that they talk about, is that even if every single person had a negative, and they believe law of attraction, so if every single person had a negative thought about the earth, that everything that's going on with the earth right now is going to crush the earth. If every single person had that thought, which by the way would never happen, there's too many people that just don't believe that don't align with that. If they did that, even then, the earth would not be ended. Because there is no end. The earth is just like us. It's part of source. It's creation. It's God itself. Come on, Mother Earth has itself. Mother Earth knows how to reset. And yeah, if Mother Earth needed to get rid of a certain species on the planet, it might just do it in its own way. It might. Or not. But no matter what we think about, the earth is going to be okay. So why don't we choose to focus all of our love and attention on the solutions and the new earth, rather than the problem and the news and pharmaceutical. Stop giving them your power by giving them your attention, and start calling your attention on you. And until you do that and you fully align with love, and you're actually like, I am happy and I love this world and this life, and I'm going to do something to serve it. I'm going to do something to be a difference maker. Then you're still fighting your own battle within, and you're still going to live that emotional roller coaster, and you're still going to always see the bad that's going on. I listened to a podcast the other day, and the guy, manifested brilliant life, but he admitted that he's had his own emotional struggles the whole way. But the manifesting his brilliant life, his physical life, his manifestation life came from his dad. He just wouldn't let him watch the news. He said, what you see on the news is this % of what's going on in the world. Yes, it's bad. Yes, it's tough. And there's a lot of people trying to help, and that's the beautiful thing we should be seeing. Not how bad it is. Not every day you turn on your TV and there's flames everywhere. No, it's the firemen and the people getting together and the love that's creating. That's all that we should be seeing. Because that is love-based. This is the difference of living life from fear and creating more fear, or living life from love and creating more love. I want to invite anyone here. I just saw Jackie that wrote, I love you, anger. Well, anger was what I was going to talk about today. And if you're still here, Jackie, would you like me to go a little bit deeper, release some anger for you, and release anything underlining, or anyone else that is still alive today, if they'd be interested. Again, this is what I'm going to be doing with my community. If you're part of the community, we get together once a month. It's completely free, and we do a live. We go into some meditation, some breath work. We do the releasing like I'm going to do for Jackie right now. With anyone that makes the meeting, if we have all 40 at the meeting at one time, then maybe we'll do a group clearing, which is just as powerful, by the way, just as powerful. And then we do some dancing. So yeah, and the community is actually going to have physical get-togethers coming up very soon. And it's such a beautiful thing we're creating. So yeah, if you're not in the community and you want to be part of the community, let me know. It is a private group, and I do put more information on there than I do in all my other stuff now. I am really focusing on this community because people that are joining are really getting together to rise up and start manifesting this beautiful new earth and this love. So Jackie, we're going to connect to Jackie. I use my muscle testing. That anyone that has not seen it, I use this emotion code chart where it matches all the organs in the body to the emotion that those organs produce. There's always an alignment with what ailment you have going on in an organ and what emotion you've been feeling or been feeling for years. This is why it's so important to do this work. This is why it's good. It is the future of medicine, and it will change your life if you buy in and you start really starting to be aware, witnessing your thoughts, and observing your emotions. They are directly connected. And this work, emotion code, is just a faster way of doing what we just did with the breath work. You can do this emotion code on your own every day in real time. But it takes discipline, and I get that. And that's why a lot of people hire me for this 90-day program, because they get me every day. I'm on the text, I'm on the email, I'm on the phone every single day, and we meet once a week for 12 weeks, and we truly, truly transform their life. And it's actually been beautiful watching it. Anyone from 20 years old to 70-year-old, and it's been absolutely fabulous. So, Jackie, let's get back to you. So I test with my muscle testing. Hello, my name is Jackie. Jackie on the other side. She's done this with me before. If she was with me in person, I'd have her breathing. I have her really connecting with herself, with her body, releasing the thoughts to allow her body and the emotions that we pull out guide to whatever type of healing process she has to have. But we're allowed to choose. Healing doesn't have to be hard. Healing can be easy. Healing can be with flow. It can be. It's whatever we choose. We have that much power as human beings. And then we muscle test down the chart. So we're talking to Jackie's subconscious right now. And we're asking it if we have anything underlining the vibration of anger in our body. Column A, column B, odd or even. 2, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 4, 2, 5. So 2, 3 is hopelessness. So this is how the body works and the mind works. There's this emotion that Jackie has of hopelessness that we've now brought from the subconscious to the conscious mind. So it is now out of her body. And now, by using these magnets and our intention and our thought, we are using energy to release energy. Wow, hey? Who would have thunk? So we delete this, and we release this hopelessness from Jackie's physical body, from her energetic body. And we allow her inner being to align with her outer being. We allow her to listen and to let her inner being guide her to her highest life, to her highest purpose. So as we're deleting that from her body, it's releasing, it's gone, so it is. We know that there's this, that was underlining this anger. So in life, when she could have been feeling this hopelessness and she's triggered and fragmented, often it would turn into anger somehow, whether it's projected in a post or whether it's projected to someone she's chatting with, or whether it's projected to the conflict, or whether it's projected to ourselves. And that is the depths of all of this. And after doing a chat with 12 and 13-year-olds this week, this is what the world needs. So thank you, Jackie. We got to release that for you. We're going to give you a bonus, and we're going to release any anger, any resonance of anger. Breathe that out, Jackie. Breathe that out. Breathe that anger out of your body. Release it from your body. Honor it and release it. And then replace it on your own, where you are. I can put this into your subconscious. I am love. I am worthy. Feel it. Feel it. There you go. Sometimes you got to feel it. You got to say it a few more times. Sometimes if you're saying to yourself, I am worthy of love. By the way, Jackie, thank you so much for being here and doing that. I really feel amazing. I just disconnect. Hello, my name is Russ. Hello, my name is Russ. There we go. I'm back. So, anyway, this work is fabulous. Bringing this awareness to your own life is amazing. Changing your own life, becoming a better human being, truly acting from a place of love and forgiveness. Yep. It's pretty cool, I'm definitely not the spiritual guru that people think when they read and what I do and that, but I'm very human. I love life. I love to play. I love to laugh. I love to run. I love to climb. I love to create. I am human. But we all are supernatural in terms of we can create with our thoughts. We already do all the time, and you probably already know on a lot of occasions. Some people won't admit it that their thoughts created it. They're like, no, I did it by doing this. There is a correlation, of course. But the doing is supposed to be fun and enjoyable, all of it. Make mistakes, fail, whatever. It's all supposed to be with the knowing that your ultimate desire is coming because I'm allowing it to. I'm playing, I'm having fun, I'm enjoying my mistakes. I'm having problems, woohoo! Another problem, I'm going to prove to you. Work your way through it, have fun through it. Honor it, and get on with it. And then just watch this life come to you that you've been like, what? When I sat there, and I'm sure you've sat there, and like, what is the point? What is the point of this? Why? In any way, why? I've been there. In that moment, you can't find a single reason, even though you're breathing and you're healthy to a certain extent. We can't find a reason in that moment. And then to actually experience what they call bliss, like to actually experience it. And not for a moment. Not a drink or a hit or sex. No, not for a moment, but for an extended period of time. And it's not coming from anything outside of you. You're like, wow, where is it coming from? It's that foreign for people to really feel blissful all the time and on their own when they're alone. A lot of people love their alone time, and that's great. You have to love your alone time, but there's also community. So sometimes people do get lonely. It's not for the reasons they think. You need to align. You need to align with your inner guidance, with your inner being. Anybody else here would like a little release while I'm here? Yeah, have a little drink of water. I kind of feel like these are awesome. They're like, they could turn into like nice little chats more than anything. So I do like it. Like, thank you, Jackie, for doing all that, and always being part. You're very good at this. You're very good at interacting and that. And people like to see that. People like to see real life stuff. So if you're here and you're hiding, that's fair enough. Enjoying it, that's great. But when you get in, you help me, you help you, and you help others. Just never forget that. So there's a service in their self by being vulnerable and being your true self. If there's any of you watching this and you're like, wow, yeah, ouch, touche. Jump up, join the community, connect with me privately. This is what I do. This is my purpose in this world. So I'm just saying this so you know you can contact me. I'm giving you permission. You don't have to be booking a package or a session. If you just need to reach out, if you just need a little reminder, or you just need a mirror, I give away my 90-day program for free to anyone. That's why I'm writing the book, so that people can have it. And if they want to use it, it's going to change their life. That's why I'm making it. I wouldn't make it for fun. I wouldn't make it for money. I'm not that good of a writer, and it doesn't come that naturally. I really need to get into the connection with Source. And then, holy smokes, if you don't think you're a writer, watch it come through, and you're connected to Source, and you're connected to the truth. When you literally got goosebumps, and your hand can't stop writing, and you're like, yes, yes, yes. It's not because I'm a writer or an author. It's because there's a message. There's such a message for our happiness. And that we are supernatural. We do have control over our health and happiness, despite what we might think, the false beliefs. And I know you can do it. Reach out. You know it feels right. And change your life. And take control. And live that healthy and happy life. That blissful life that you came here. Channeling of the divine. Yep. I mean, whatever names. I really take things really deep, and labels and all this. It's like, it's like what? My power. It's all about empowering me. Am I really able to create my thoughts? Well, let me try this. Holy crap. Can't even begin to share. And I don't need to. A lot of people I watch in business, they want to share. Man, this is what I've done. This is what I've created. This is what I get. And then they do this. It's like, no, they don't even need to do that if they truly know how to manifest. They actually can just say, people that need to hear me, people that need my help are coming to me because it's changing their lives. And there's a reason it resonates with you, especially if it feels right. And if you don't take deep breaths in your life, start taking some deeper breaths. And doing that alone will make such massive changes to your mental state, to your physical body. I know I wasn't. I know I was not doing that. No, and I was happy-ish, right? But I was also unhappy-ish. I was pretty unhappy in life, and it really took doing a lot of work and being very consistent with who you want to be as a human being, and what you want out of life from your divine essence. And it can be stuff. You're allowed stuff. I went through that on the spiritual journey where I started to think that, accumulating material things is not the point of being here and this and that. And it's like, wow, that's such a limiting self-belief. We chose to come to Earth where there is stuff, and there's fun, and there's play, and there's nature. And so we're allowed it all. We're allowed to do it all. It's our right as a human being, to have fun, to play, to be joyful, to create. Right? And you're allowed to live that life. Ho'oponopono. Yeah, Jackie's just talking about Ho'oponopono here. So let's touch on that. Ancient Hawaiian healing tradition, where a doctor who believed in this went into a psych ward that had overrun with patients, didn't have enough staff because they were quitting all the time. And so instead of meeting with the patients, this doctor looked at all their files and their pictures, and on each one of them, healed within himself that aspect. So if someone was like schizophrenia, anger, whatever, he would go in and he would just heal that within himself, and he would send them love, and he would use a line, which I know you keep studying and studying, you learn you learn the depth of how all this works. Right? And he says, I'm sorry, please forgive me, I love you, thank you. With direction, with intent of letting go of this, of loving oneself. And vibrationally it aligns, right? It aligns with, and for him, this doctor's creating this reality, believing it so much, putting it out with the law of attraction, matching the vibration, miracles will happen. People started to just come out of it, got off their meds, started being healed, with him not even visiting them. They started having too much staff, to the point where I think you have to read the story. Jackie might be able to correct me. It might have closed down. If miracles happen once, they can happen again. We are all supernatural. There is a reason why the power of prayer works, especially if you align it with the emotions. You'll often find if you are someone that prays and you're not getting what you want because you're unhappy in life, that you're praying for what you want. You know what you want because you know what you don't want. As soon as you get it, what you don't want in life, you now know what you want. The opposite. And if you go for that and you match it with vibration, you'll live life, you'll go through things, you might learn, oh, I don't like this that much, and then you'll kind of go to the next thing. So if anyone else here would like a little release, just give me a thumbs up, say yes please. If you're still here, I know I can go on when I really get into the zone and I feel like there's messages to come out, but I know that in the past that these messages have always sparked something inside one person. One person, that's all it takes to really start changing the world, right? Oh, Lana, I didn't even know you were here. Nice to see you, my friend. Okay, I'd love to do this. So if you got some nice space, a drink of water. If you don't, go get one. I've never worked on you. This is beautiful. I love working on new people, and you get to experience this. It's pretty amazing. If you have a minute, it doesn't take long. I definitely will not rush you. If you're already there, if you already have had your water, if you're already hydrated, if you're already in a place of peace, that's beautiful. I would get you to just start breathing, start taking deep breaths. And really exhale slowly if you can. Inhale slowly, but also exhale slowly. Really controlled. Really become present in this moment right now. Release the thoughts of the past. Release anything that needs done in the future. Really bring yourself to this present moment. And then as I connect, if everyone that's still watching or has just chimed in, the underlying emotion that we want to release for Lana today is anger. But we're going to go deeper and we want to find some roots before I just go after the anger. Because sometimes this is very interesting for people in their own journey. And I love doing it. And the more we get out of there for you, the better today. And you could feel a little more bliss, a little closer to that flow in your body of perfectly aligned energy. Because it is these trapped emotions that cause blockages. And when we feel these on a daily basis, our energy never gets a chance to flow. You're not even giving yourself a chance to feel that bliss. Connect as proxy for Alana today. Yes, I have a connection. Thank you very much. There we go. It's strong now. Okay, so we're just going to ask, I'm talking to Alana's subconscious. I'm talking as Alana. Do we have, our subconscious mind is telling us that we have some anger, but it also knows that there is some underlining emotions that are connected to this anger. I'm already getting dates, Alana. I'm already getting like ages and stuff. So we're going to go in and we're going to try and release any of these. Is there any trapped emotions we can release right now for her? This one wants to know the age before 20, before 19, before 18. Before 17, before 16, before 15. So around the age of 15, column A, column B, odd or even, 2, 4, 4, 1, 4, 2, 4, 3, 4, 4, 4, 5. So we're talking resentment. So there's some deep-rooted resentment in there. And so again, how this correlates is resentment comes up in your life. And perhaps it stifles and then it turns into anger. It comes out like anger. And this is how it all connects. So there's some 15-year-old resentment in there. So we're going to delete this for you. Release this for you on your end. Just breathe. Use the power of your intention, the power of your mind and your body together to release this resentment, to release this vibration in your body of resentment, to release this trapped emotion. Ooh, I got where this was trapped. So upper half, right, left, center of the body, upper half, first, second, third center. Is where this one was actually trapped in your body. So we're going to make sure that resentment is out of there. We're deleting that, releasing that for Alana right now. We're going to give her another one too before we go after the anger. So is that releasing from the body? So just feeling that, release that, let it go. Breathe, bring yourself back. Feel your breath. Good. Okay, anything else? Column A, column B, odd. 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 5. So this one, yeah, the 1 is a hard emotion, and that's why whenever I get the 1s, I'm always like, okay, it's going to be deep. So there's a little bit of betrayal in there, okay? We don't need to know the age right now. We're going to just release this betrayal, which is connected to anger, which is in the web with resentment. So you see how this one is all working. So we're going to delete this betrayal, this energy of betrayal. Because that's what it is, guys. It's energy. Those events in our lives are just energy, stored energy. That's why you feel it first. You feel it in your body. There we go. It's going. Oh, yeah. Okay, let's get rid of some anger now. Let's get rid of some anger. Let's release any anger from the body, from the spirit, from the energy field. Any resonance of anger, any hidden anger in the body, any concealed anger in the body. Releasing it and deleting it. Letting it flow. And this moment that you feel when you take these deep breaths, this is the key. If you ever kind of feel a little bit of anger, before you let it vibrate to maybe what it would in your life, I don't know, right? This is all just saying for everyone in general. Then now you're able to take that deep breath and redo what we just did in real time and move through the anger. And I just looked at my clock and it said 1:11. So very aligned right now. It was very meant to be, to get this out of there for you right now. I totally believe in all that everything is exactly happening how our thoughts are creating it, and that our inner guidance, our inner system is taking us to a higher place if we will allow it, and we will vibrationally align with it. Then we can have it. We're allowed it. So Lana, thank you. Thank you for letting me work on you and letting me release those vibrations from your body, those trapped emotions. And I really hope that you feel that difference in your body today as you go through your day. It could be quite blissful after these releases. Life is life. It is an onion, but to know that that's what you're doing right now, and you're actually doing so much good for your body on such a deep level by getting this stuff out of here. So yeah, anyone watching this, I do have my free Huggy 11-day challenge, which inspires you and helps you go to the breath work every day for 11 days. Start bringing that attention and awareness to yourself. Often just after 11 days, you already have revelations of what you need to do for the next step. So yeah, if anyone's ever interested in that, hook me up or just go check YouTube. It's on my channel on YouTube as well. But yeah, I have no problem sending you links every single day for 11 days and cheering you on. I do that for people all the time. That's part of who I am and what I do. There's no charge for that. So if anyone wants to do the Huggy 11-day challenge, hook me up, send me a message, leave a message in the comments. So yeah, as it was 1:11, I think that was divine timing to go. I'm going to go, it's my learning time now, so I'm going to go do some learning. That's part of my 7 non-negotiables that I encourage people to do in the 90-day program, is create these 7 non-negotiables that you do every single day and that you keep stickers with every single day. And after 90 days of doing that, that's it. It's a new life. It's a new life. So Jackie said she's starting it today. I can't remember if I got you all the information yet, Jackie. So any questions or that, please hit me up today, Jackie, and we'll get you started there fully. And send me a picture of your chart. If anyone's ever doing the 90-day on their own, send me a picture of the chart. So I got a lot of good. Not sure what anger you found. A lot happened at 15 and plenty of various emotions. But didn't ever think anger was one of them. Yeah, well, that's really interesting because that wasn't what we pulled out from those young ages. It was the other emotions were what we pulled out. They were just connected to the reaction of anger. And then at the very end, I went in for you and I just removed any resonance of anger. So yeah, feel free to watch the video back or get in touch with me again. And I could explain it again. But yeah, the first 2 emotions, the 15-year emotion that we pulled out, was actually not anger. It was the other emotions that we mentioned. Was it resentment for you? You definitely need to watch that video back, right? I think it was betrayal, resentment and betrayal, was it for you? And so those are the ones that came from a younger age. So it's interesting how we carry this stuff. And anyway, so yeah, much love to everyone. And she's doing the 11-day. Awesome. Good job, Jackie. Love it. So you got the videos already. If you don't, let me know and I'll send you them, okay? Thank you so much, everyone. That was amazing. I love doing this, and yeah, looking forward to connect soon and have more people join the community. So much love. No problem, Lana. Yeah, hit me up with any questions if you have any, okay? Okay, bye guys. Much love.